Hey guys, Delmer here. Just thought I'd put together a walk around video for my Subaru Outback. I know I haven't put out any videos for a while. I had an accident back in September at Pitt Race and smashed in the front end of my car. And then once I finally got it fixed at the beginning of March, COVID-19 hit and kind of prevented me from going out and doing anything with the car. So just been kind of doing a little touching up on it, doing some other odds and ends on the car, getting it really pristine. So that's why it's in pristine shape right now. So I thought I would do this video. So we'll start with the exterior. The exterior is pretty stock, except for this front end is now a 2007 JDM Outback front end. I blacked out the headlights, blacked out the grille. The hood is actually from a 2007 Legacy GT. Added the front chin spoiler, give it a little bit more aggressive look. The fog lights, they've actually been deleted for quite a while. Those are actually been converted to brake cooling ducts. So that's the front end. We'll continue on around. Wheels, I've got 2004 Sti Bbs Wheels. They've got quite a bit of brake dust buildup, and this is how dirty they are even after I cleaned them as good as I could. Brakes, StopTech ST40s with gyro disc rotors, 332 by 32. Going on down the side. In the back, we got Willwood. I believe they're 4-piston super lights with, I believe they're 210mm rotors. Floating discs, just like the front. The reason I got the floating discs is, I track the car, and it really helps with cracking of the rotors and etc. It helps since you got that separation between the hat and the rotor. It really helps with the expand. The rotor will expand when it's hot and contract when it's cold. So having the floating really helps it to not crack when that happens. As far as suspension goes, got a Fortune 510 coilovers, Legacy GT STI forged aluminum control arms all the way around, Cusco braces, Riley Tech sway bars, white line bushings, and other odds and ends to get everything just right. Got a few other things in it, but look in the trunk. This all looks pretty stock in here. We just got the adjusters for the coilover here in the trunk. Coming on around, there's some of my favorite tracks: VIR, Summit Point, Dominion. Heading to Summit Point this weekend. Finally get back out on the track. You can hear in the interior. So we got a GT spec steering wheel, the JDM dual DIN kit with Kenwood stereo. I'm kind of an analog guy, so I prefer the buttons as opposed to touch screens. I think it just looks a little cleaner. Got the 6-speed swap in here. You can see the STI shift knob on there. A little button there next to the shifter boot. That's for the DC CD controller from the 6-speed STI transmission. Access port mount. If you can see way over there, I've got an AEM wideband gauge. Def E gauges there in the center stack. We'll walk around, get in. Guys, a good look at it. body's pretty clean. It's got a few little dings and scratches here and there, but nothing bad. Just did STI seats. That wasn't too bad. It was most of the plugs was right up, just the airbag plug was different, and I just spliced the old plug in, and I had to swap over the passenger sensor module over from the old seat, but I mean it's plugged in exactly the same, so that wasn't too bad. The seats bolted right in. All right, interior. There's the stereo, 6-speed, Deafy gauges. Now let's open the hood. That's probably what everybody wants to see. Sorry for shaking the camera around a little bit. There we go. So this is the Cosworth Block in a fully built 460 at the wheels, 440 torque, Borg Warner turbo with custom cold air intake, custom intercooler piping by Moore Automotive, Company 23 anti-surge boost controller, Mishimoto radiator, custom made overflow. My small battery, that's just a ATV battery I ordered online. I think I got it off of Amazon. Oil cooler with the fan, the cooling fan. I can turn that on with a button on the dash. Crawford AOS. That's about it. I don't know if you can actually see anything under the car. I'll show you guys, but there's the equal length headers, Killer B, oil pan, AVO exhaust, custom downpipe made by Moore Automotive. So there's a brake cooling duct, ETS, huge ETS front mount intercooler. Alright guys, well, I think that is it. Let me know if you got any questions about the car. Thanks.